Give me one good reason why I should leave you, even all the things that you did.
Oh my gosh. Hi.
To believe you, my heart wants to receive you. Just make me know that you are sincere. No other love for you to lead me and follow to complete. Give me all I oh, you give your very best to bring me happiness. I'll show you just how much I adore. 'Cause you mean the world to me. You are my everything. I swear the only thing that matters to me. Oh, baby, 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 baby. 'Cause it means so much to me. Now it's gonna take some working, but I believe as long as your intentions are good, so good. There is just one way to show it,
Oh.
and boy, I want you to know it, that no one can love me like I could. No one knows I wanna trust you and love me without love. I'm not sure if love is enough.
Okay, I gotta pause it right there. I was waiting for the moment to where I could get into this energy. And excuse me, I feel very emotional because, hold on, my hair looking a little off. I feel a little emotional with this energy because it's like it's Leo season. It's the sun. It's the things that are being exposed. And look at this. The reason I had this deck over here is I wanted to show you guys these three yeses. Like three, you got this, the King of Cups, the Three of Cups, the Temperance card. I feel emotional because there was this part. I played this song like three times already, but there's this part where she says, well, "I'm not sure if love is enough." I'm pretty sure a cat is about to come to my door. But she says, "I'm not sure if love is enough." Okay. But I get, it's just going to do that, whatever. But what I'm getting with this energy, though, is that, if the Page of Swords is here, either you and this person are going to finally have a conversation, or there's going to be some type of understanding between the two of you guys. Right? And I feel like whoever is the one who has already, like, you told this person, like, how you feel. It's almost like the word expectancy, right? And, you shouldn't you shouldn't have expectations. That's what people say. And maybe you didn't want to be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you wanted to expose what you expected from this person. I feel like there's a part of you who didn't want to fully expose what you wanted. You could be a Sagittarius, Scorpio, Capricorn, or a Cancer. But I feel like, you haven't exposed fully what you wanted. And I feel like there's some uncomfortable feelings around you telling this person like how you really feel and what it is that you really want. And that's uncomfortable for you to navigate. I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? Specifically, right? But this is the season of being exposed. This is the season of being seen. And exposed not in a like, I mean, of course, we always have a little scandal, right? But this type of exposure is you being seen for who you really are. 444 on my timer. You being seen for who you really are. You being seen for what it is that you really want. Okay? And when she says, I'm not sure that love is enough, I feel like you've expressed what it is. You've expressed your feelings. Like I said, I don't think you've told this person exactly what it is that you want because you haven't exposed your hand in that kind of way. But confirmation about a thought, past people watching, wanting to know what's going on with you. So just be mindful of that, right? There's always lurking eyes, okay? But this energy, yeah, there's a lot of sexual chemistry between the two of you guys, but you actually laying it on the line and you actually saying like, hey, like, it's not enough for you to just tell them how you feel, but you saying like, this is what I want, this is what I want with the two of us. And even me just saying that to you guys right now in this space felt like, oh my God, right? My solar plexus is a little, my stomach. And we're like, what the fuck? It's chakra. It's your stomach. It's your confidence. It's yellow. It's kind of connected to like Leo energy, right? But Leo actually rules the heart space. So anyways, who rules? Maybe Virgo? Could be Virgo. I'm not sure though. You can look it up you can Google it. Google it. I know why I'm hearing, are you done being an asshole? Okay, you could be having this conversation you could be saying that to this person, or they could be saying that to you, right? I just feel like you've never actually shared with this person what you want, what you expect from them to do. Do you feel what I'm saying? Like, you've never actually told this person, like, I want you to, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Confirmation bird. I want you to be my person, my man, my husband, my wife, my boyfriend, my girlfriend. Like, you know what I mean? And it's the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is like very much fantasy. And the Ace of Cups is here. But this is, oh my God. Somebody could be dealing with somebody named Mike. We also have my breaking point. There is some type of curse that's being broken. Somebody could have put a curse on you. Someone put a curse on you or your love life or what they expected, like how far you will go in life or your love life or something like that. Yeah. Why did I say yeah like that? Yeah. 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 There's some type of curse that's being broken off of your life. Somebody spoke some evil, demonic things over your life. Okay, 8 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups. Got me sounding like my auntie. Okay, could be a Virgo. Shout out to my auntie, though. Lately, I've been picking up my auntie's energy so heavily. Shout out to you, auntie. Because, yeah. Shout out to my auntie, though. For real. Somebody threw some black magic at you, man. Somebody did, okay? I don't know why I want to cry. When I first got into this energy reading, I felt like I wanted to cry. I feel like somebody's last name could be Woody or Woodson or Woods, something like that. Okay? I feel like somebody could have like a really strong laughter as well, because I'm hearing my laugh play again in my head, or just somebody being really loud, right? Somebody could have an aunt from St. Louis. Okay, St. Louis people have that real like loud laugh to them. Okay, I feel so emotional channeling this. What the fuck? I feel like, what the fuck? I'm really getting emotional channeling this. I feel like, excuse me, taking my time. I'm trying to work through this. Y'all got angels in other realms that are ushering you through this difficult time in your life. I feel like the reason the curse was that you didn't know what it is that you wanted. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's kind of like the curse that was spoken over your life was that you were never going to be committed to anything, or maybe you were never going to find a committed partner, or maybe you were never going to be committed to anything in life, or even this tied into your finances, because your emotional state and your finances are all tied together. You feel what I'm saying? And so, like, you could have been in a, oh, so sorry, excuse me. You could have been in a really different emotional state, or a financial place at one point in your life when this spell was cast. Either one or the two. And this was up to 12 to 13 years ago. 14. My phone just said 12, 13, 12, 14, 12. Right now it's 12, 19. Like, bitch, what? I was on point. Spirit. Thank you. Spirit. Okay, let me stop playing. I wish I could sing for real. I be singing all the time. I sing regardless. I can carry a tune. I can hold a note. Let me stop playing. I'm finna stop playing right now. But no, somebody like spirit me. Something. Okay. Wherever it may take me. Y'all been doing a lot of praying. You know the footprints in the... Oh, Lord God, please don't make me cry. Oh, my goodness. So, I'm not like a Christian, but when I was in church, I'm a shouter. So, when it gets good and you feel the spirit, yeah. People know when I was in church, people know. Look at Kendra, because in a minute, I'm about to... Okay, lady. I'm fine. I just have to, hallelujah. Hallelujah. I'm a shouter. But yeah, I felt that. I feel like there's a lot of emotion in this reading. It is. There's a lot of emotion in this reading. Okay. People could have felt like you didn't have no sense of direction, no purpose, no meaning. You know what I'm saying? That's really fucked up to speak like that over people, because you never know what. Thank you, Spirit. My right hand started itching. You never know what or where people are meant to be in life. You don't never speak down on no motherfucking body, because you don't know what God is going to use them for. It could be for a season. It could be it don't have to be that you're going to be a prophet or anything like that. It could just be that everything that you went through in life could lead you to one moment that when you cross paths with somebody, that you touch them and you say something to them that changes the trajectory of their life forever. I don't know how I want to grip my fucking teeth like this. But yeah. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's birthday's on 9/16. You never know You never know. You don't ever judge nobody. Okay? Because you don't ever know where life is going to take them, where life is going to lead them. Hello? Somebody. Right? Like, somebody could be called to a space of worship, praise, the pulpit, and it could be in their own God-given way, their own God-given choice. They use their voice the way that they were always meant to. Okay, I'm just seeing something like, you see this and you see how, hello, don't we look? You can't really see my collarbone, but I don't know where to look. Where is my collarbone? Right here? Girl, I don't think I've been that skinny in a long time where you've seen my collarbone, okay? But you know, this cup is about the heart space. You can't manifest shit unless your heart is in alignment. Okay? What Beyonce Destiny Child say? Ain't no feeling like being free when your mind's made up and your heart's in the right space. Ain't no feeling like being free. I'm like an eagle set free. I'm finally looking out for me. Yes! Come on! I can just fall out this chair. Spirit, you better use me in this moment. Don't give me no more lessons. You got to be clear. You know what I'm saying? When you're prophetic and you know what I'm saying? I know my prayers get through. I got stories, so I know my prayers get through. You feel what I'm saying? So I be real specific when I speak shit out loud because I know how, when I talk, I know how shit moves. You feel what I'm saying? I know who I am. You feel me? For real. For real, I'm humble. Don't get, and it's not even humble. I don't have to toot my own motherfucking horn because you see me. You feel what I'm saying? My life is a testimony for the covering and protection and how God uses me to for the greater purpose of whomever and whatever. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Like I said, I'm not going to do all of that. But I know. I've always known. It's always been spoken over me. You feel me? I've always known. And I feel like if you watching this, you know too. You've always known, right? Even as a kid, you just always been guided to different things. It could just be the moon. It could be the sun. It could be Egyptian gods or goddesses. You just always felt more powerful than you maybe believed, but you knew that you were always connected to source. You always knew that you were connected to a power. You were always like the plug. You were always like the blueprint. I'm also hearing you were always being edified, right? So for my people who, and you know, I know everybody's not going to agree with this, and that's fine. But for my people who know, like, you are reincarnated gods and goddesses, you feel what I'm saying? Who understand how multidimensional this place is that we live in, this physical realm, and the things that are as above and so below, and on the outsides and the sides of it, and everything else in between. You know, or you are reconnecting to that God and goddess energy. You feel what I'm saying? Also, yeah, when it comes back to your voice and your love and you being able to break this curse, this generational curse. This curse was put on you by a family member. And so, or multiple family members, and what they said is that you had no direction, you had no sensibility, you had no purpose, you had no meaning. Like you were just like a lost puppy. And I don't even feel like, you know, a lost puppy, the people are willing to help a lost puppy. You know what I'm saying? I feel like people saw you as a little lost, like fucking jackal with like like they just saw you as like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's definitely like Roadkill. Move, bitch. That's so fucked up. That is so fucked. People are so fucked, bro. Like, it is. It's so fucked up. But I feel like, you're in this place. Somebody likes sausage. You make sausage in the morning. Like the little patty things. The little, you know what I'm saying? Those little patties. Somebody makes sausage. Or that reminds you of your childhood. Okay? Oh my God, that's so fucked. I don't like that. I don't like you. You're the black sheep. You're the outcast. You're the man. You know why I feel like there's this part of me that wants to cry and I just won't break. And then I was gonna come on here when I first listened to that "You Mean the World to Me" song, and I was like, man, I just didn't. I didn't. I'm really trying to hold. I don't know. I'm not intentionally trying to hold back. I just would like to get through the message without being like, for like 2 fucking minutes. You feel what I'm saying? Because I feel it. Like you feel the deep emotion, and it's not so much as despair, but you can sense how it drained you. You feel what I'm saying? Like it drained you to not have nobody speak over you. You feel what I'm saying? Like, oh my God. If you've never had nobody speak over you before, I've had a friend who would tell me like because I've been talking like her today a lot, and she would be like, Kendra, you are amazing. You feel what I'm saying? Like, she would be like, you are amazing. And she was like, every time you go through something, you always find a way to get back on your feet. You feel what I'm saying? And it's fucked up to think that people are so fucked up. I'm just going to say that because people are shitty. Most of the world is shitty. Most of the world is not great. Most of the people in the world are not good people. They're not. And I don't know if you've ever filled out a job application before, and when the job application asks you like them yes or no's or what if, or you know what I'm saying? And sometimes they have like 5 different questions, and it's like a little bit more neutral, totally disagree. That, you know what I'm saying? Agree, totally disagree, not in shit like that. When they ask that question, do you think people are good? I always say no. No, because you see how people fucking move, how people fucking act. There should be no way in this motherfucking world unless you see somebody who has deliberately done something to you that physically harmed you. They stole something from you. You know what I'm saying? If somebody is not repetitively doing you fucking wrong, that does not ever give you the motherfucking right to ever speak down or talk down or curse anybody's life. Do you see how fucked up that is? So my tears are for you who resonates with this message, because how dare motherfuckers like this? How dare them? You feel what I'm saying? However, I feel like you've done something right. I'm getting like this golden badge, this valor, this honor, you know what I'm saying, in the spiritual realm. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sorry I keep saying that, but I feel like it makes the message a little down to earth, and I'm not like, hey, so this is what spirit wants me to tell you. So I just keep saying, you know what I'm saying? But, not because I don't have a better vocabulary for, do you know what I'm saying? It just sounds, I'm in the moment. Go with it. But, that was so fake. I feel like I said, it's fucked up that people have spoke over you like this. It's fucked up that people have said things like this. I know my battery is about to die, so let me make this as quick as I possibly can, because I do want to tie this back into this love message and this love reading, that you are going to be expressing yourself to this person. And I feel what's going to happen is that this person is going to tell you that you are right. This person is going to also spill how they feel about you. And I feel like this person is going to be very much elated. I feel like both of you guys have been in this energy where people have spoke things over you. People could have said that you were always going to be on their own. They could have said you were going to be They could have said, I'm just not trying to say it. I mean, if it was YouTube, but I know I'm going to post this on TikTok, and TikTok's going to be like, you can't say that. And I don't know which part I'm going to post on TikTok. So, you know what I'm saying? Just to keep it PG for TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Because on YouTube, we don't keep it rated R. You know what it's about? But, yeah, like people said a lot of things about you. Fraud. I'm hearing the word fraud. Now, whether you actually committed fraud or forgery, okay, but I feel like the fraud and the forgery is them speaking these claims about you, against you, and who you are in the spirit. You understand that we are spiritual beings having a human experience. You feel me? This is spiritual. And the reason why people are becoming more spiritual these days is because the veil is thinning. So what's actually happening is that you're seeing people for who they are spiritually, their energy, their vibration, and their frequency, rather than who they've always wore their mask and pretended to be in the 5D, right? Like when you see them creepy ass movies at the movies with the elites and shit like that. I'm gonna try to find me one to watch. I really need to go to sleep. It's like 6 o'clock in the morning, but here we are. But yeah, it gives that type of energy here where it's like people wrote checks that they thought they could cash in on. Yeah, I told you I was right. See, that person never amounted to anything. See, I told you, you know what? I kind of resonate with this energy a little bit too. Just that part, because I know I have family members when I tell them like really great stuff happens to me and how people strangers, you know what I'm saying? Well, all people are like nice to me. They're always like, really? And I'm like, do you think I'm a bad person? Like, no, if anything, I've always been a really good person. I may have done some fucked up shit, but I've never fucked nobody over. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I may have fucked my own life in ways, but it never hurt nobody because I leave people alone before I fucking hurt them. You may be mad or sad about the fact that I leave, but I'm not doing anything to you. I'm not fucking your life up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've never fucked nobody life up. You know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? Now, people may hold on to things and harbor resentment for how things went down between the two of us, but I'm not purposely, intentionally in somebody's life fucking them over. Now, how they perceive it through their own frequency and lens, that's their shit. You feel what I'm saying? But I ain't in nobody's shit. Just, oh, fuck your shit. I ain't wrecking your car, ain't running up your credit, you know what I'm saying? Ain't borrowing money from niggas and then I'm not paying it back. Like, nah, bitch, you ain't going, well, we got out of that situation. I was like, we ain't going to jail together, but we got out. We was only there for a couple hours. It's a story she could tell. You know what I'm saying? You know? Oh, that happened twice. They got out. I'm the one who ended up with the shit. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, yeah. I'm not perfect. I'm not, you know, I'm not. But I'm well seasoned and experienced in life. I've done things that other people can't say that they've done before, right? So I know what works and what doesn't, because I already did that shit. Because when I was in my 20s, I was doing all kind of stupid shit. I got stories. You feel what I'm saying? But none of them stories involve family members who, you know, had to like do crazy shit. I mean, my dad, that wasn't my fault. That was because of somebody else would leave me alone. And then I was being harassed and I still went to jail because people called the police. Like, what the fuck? It was crazy. But anyways, I got stories. This is not supposed to go like this, but I'm very like, bitch, you can't, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers can say what they want to motherfucking say, bitch. Let me tell you what really happened, because I tell you what they did and what I did too. You feel me? So, and I'm going to be honest. I'm going to tell you the conversation that I've had with motherfuckers too, and what they said and what I've said. Now, hello? Yeah, run tell that shit, because Bitch, you can't tell the story of my life better than me, bitch. You feel me? Anyway, let me get back to the reading. Let me get back to the reading. Let me get back to the reading. I don't look like what I've been through, you know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. I've lived is all I'm saying. Okay? But anyways, you know, people, like I said, people wrote a check that their ass can't cash. And they spoke things over your life and that it turned out not to be true. You know, you are turning things around. And I feel like the way that you are healing things from your past and how you're going to be connecting with this lover or this love interest and your person, right? Your divine counterpart, the way that you guys are the way that you're going to be opening, you're going to be confronting them and you're going to be telling them like what it is that you want, you know, the things that you are. I feel like this is a really big mushy energy of you telling them like what you will and you won't do. Because I feel like there's almost this energy of you guys signing this new contract with one another, right? With this Page of Swords, right? Page of Swords is new ideas. It's connectivity, it's prayer, it's conversation, it's new ideas, it's a contract, it's, you know what I mean? It's something new that's being brought to the forefront. And so you're going to get yeses, okay? This person is going to approve, they're going to acknowledge like, yes, yes, yes. Can you do that? Yes, 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 right? Yeah, and there's a lot of sexual energy that is tied to this connection as well. So we got back shots in the mirror while you're saying your affirmations. Something about a garage. Now, whether if you guys live in a house already or that is gonna be like the relocation move for the two of you guys could literally be having like intimacy like in the garage. Like, let's sneak out into the garage. Like, if you guys have kids, or maybe y'all just in the garage and you guys have the garage door open, because I'm seeing something about the garage door opener and the garage door being open and like the neighbors know my name type of shit. Y'all freaky. Two. I love it. No judgment here. Empress energy, Scorpio. Again, this heavy transformation that's going on right now in the collective. And then we have flow of alignment. So you are feeling the flow of being in alignment. And I feel like getting your needs met, like finally being able to actually hear your voice and hear your voice and what it sounds like. And I feel like you're going to be so expressive and being able to like, I feel like if you're the type of person that talks to yourself, I've been an advocate for talking to myself since I was a kid. I used to talk in the mirror all the time. I wanted to be an actress, and so I would hold up little things and be like, or my brush, and I'd be like, yeah, I'm accepting this award because of blah, 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 blah. Like, I'm very well versed in having conversation because I've always been talking to myself. Again, I'm the only child as well, but again, I also wanted to be an actress. I did, theater. I did theater. I did a little bit of modeling, and it just a little bit. I don't even think it was published, whatever. But I did a little modeling, and I did some acting and just pretty much theater. But yeah. So you being able to hear your voice for the first time and just hearing what it is, what it sounds like to tell somebody what your needs are, and the 3, 3, 4, 5, and your needs being met. Your needs actually being met. And I feel like that's going to activate something in you that it's like, I don't feel like you've never been able to do this before, but it's going to feel like the first time where you're going to be like, oh my God, right? It's going to heal something in your inner child, or something that happened in your childhood where you tell somebody what it is that you need, and like people respect it, right? Like this person's hearing you. People are going to start listening to you. People are going to start People are going to start respecting you. Okay? I'm being applauded. We got woo! Okay? WHEW! Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. Okay? That is tied to the sexual energy. Okay? We got submission. I put the fairy. I was like, what? I don't know what part we're putting on TikTok, so I'll try to be tame. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Yeah, no, Fairy. Not to be confused with Janae Aiko's, I don't even know the name of that damn song, but you know it. Maybe you do. If you don't, you can look it up. But these are two totally two different things, okay? 4:57 a.m. is significant. 4:57 is significant. 57 is significant. I have this reading that I did for Aries like 3 years ago, and 57 was the angel number that I channeled for you guys, and I've been seeing that number so much lately. Aries. Maybe you're an Aries watching this. I don't know. But the number 57 is so significant because if you look up the angel number 57, it talks about learning a lesson, right? It talks about really like learning a deep lesson, babe. Okay. And I think when I first did the reading, I always felt like when you see the 50, when I seen it, I was like, oh my God, I'm in trouble. Every time I see it, I'm like, oh my God, I'm in trouble. Oh my God, I'm in trouble. Because it was one of those kind of readings where it was like, when you like, listen up, Spirit is trying to put you on some game, right? Because I feel like it was just 3:35:57 on my timer. Because what I want to say about this particular energy being here is that you are, again, the veil is thinning, you're realizing how powerful you are. You know, you really do turn the tide. You really do turn the tide. You really do. That's better. You really do, because of your spiritual rank. You have to understand how to alchemize the energy, baby. 36:36 on the timer when I said that. You have to learn how to alchemize the energy. Island in the Sun by Harry Belafonte and Dorothy Dandridge. Okay. Black Tree TV. Okay. I feel like there's something deeper there, but I don't know what the movie is about, but Harry Belafonte and Dorothy Dandridge, like some of the hottest people in their time. Way back then, especially Harry Belafonte, everybody wanted Harry Belafonte, okay? He appealed to the white and the blacks. You understand? Because of just him. Yeah, that je ne sais quoi. You know what I'm saying? And then Dorothy Dandridge, too. I believe she had mixed parents. And I believe Harry Belafonte either has like a mixed parent or there's some type of, I don't want to say indigenous, but they could be like Latina X, okay? Hispanic. There we go. Spanish, Spaniard. I'm trying to find the right word. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be rude. You know what it's about? But yeah. It's something about you guys, your divine union or your divine counterpart representing this masculine, this feminine energy, and it being very beautiful and very appealing. Okay. And the Black Tree for me was like, when I wrote it down, I feel like the Black Tree represents, first of all, melanin is one of the most powerful things. It's priceless in terms of so many things. I'm talking about from your organs to your spirituality, okay? And the tree of life. Do you feel where I'm going with this? So if you have a little drop of melanin, baby, do you understand how powerful your ancestors are, where you come from? You feel what I'm saying? And then the channel song is Toni Braxton. You mean the world to me. The scripture that I have here is, but you are a chosen race, a royal. Oh my God, do you see how all this is tying in together? Please, I hope you watch this video all the way to the end, because I be dropping gems. I'm trying to tell you, Spirit be like, girl, okay. But you are a chosen race, a royal priesthood, God's own purchased special people, that you may set forth the wonderful deeds and display the virtues and perfections of him who called you out of the wonderful deeds and display the virtues of perfections of him who called you out of darkness into his marvelous light. 1 Peter 29, 2 and 9, excuse me, AMP. I don't know what version of the Bible that is. I used to know, but I don't at this moment. So you can look that up. It may have to do with Pentecost. Methodist Pentecost. I don't know. I'm just guessing. But that fits so very well into what I was saying about you being in this energy of where people had spoken a curse over you and said that you did not know where you were going, that you had no sense of direction, that you had no purpose, that you had no meaning. And now here you are with purpose and meaning and true fucking love. Tell their ass that, bitch. Real talk. Tell them, yeah, because now look at you. You don't found somebody. You found somebody. Okay. Can you give me one good reason why I should? Okay, like you found somebody that you guys are gonna mean the fucking world to each other. Okay, this person you guys may already have these feelings already, but you're going to be revealing your deepest selves to one another. It's like this card in the Romance Angels where it says getting to know each other. Wait, there you go. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond fucking deepens. Come on, spirit. God damn it. Boy, I be preaching. I be preaching. I'm trying to tell you. It says playfulness to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. And that's what y'all gonna be doing. Y'all gonna be telling each other like this. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all gonna be telling each other what y'all need, what it's gonna take for y'all's relationship to work. Okay, it's like something about you guys doing things to make it right or make this work, making things right. It says you deserve love. You are lovable. Okay, you guys could be dealing with a Sagittarius. You don't have to. Okay, or you can have Sagittarius anywhere in your chart. Okay, but I feel like, again, look, boom, this is the Archer energy. Sagittarius energy is the Archer, right? It's the longevity. It's long term, right? Once you hit that fucking target, it don't matter how long it takes for you to get there, you gonna get there, right? It's all about balance, harmony, moderation, patience, being sensible, purpose, finding meaning. And that's where you guys are. And you don't found true love in the process of all of that. You mean the world to me. And your inner child's gonna be safe and free to say what it is that you need to say and speak how you feel. And you have a person who gonna understand that. They're gonna make sure that you feel like you're a big deal. They're gonna make sure that it's a big deal that you're heard. They're gonna make sure that, you know what I'm saying, that if you voice your concerns, that like they gonna listen to you. Okay, they're gonna listen to you. They're gonna make you feel seen. They're gonna make you feel heard. It's gonna be okay to feel vulnerable with them and fully feel seen. You feel what I'm saying? You feel me? I know you do. Okay, so this is where I'm gonna leave this reading. This is so good. I honestly don't want it to end, but I don't really have nothing else for you. And I don't want to shuffle too much because my shoulder, and I need to go get my shoulder looked at, and I just been hard-headed. But yeah, it says, trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Don't fear. Do not fear. Don't fear shit, baby. Okay, deep replenishment, retreat, rest, and be held, love. Okay, don't fear. Do not fear. Them haters, they blocked out, baby. Spirit got your back. Okay, don't fear what is near. That sounds so corny because it rhymed. But no, seriously, real talk. Like, don't fear it. Let it, you know what I'm saying? I did some readings last month, and all of them readings that I did last month are lining up right now. I went through all my little what you call them things that you do for YouTube, thumbnails. All of them readings make sense for right now. Go watch. Come on, go do that, okay? And thank you so much for tuning in. I know I got to do a part 2 to the other thing, but I don't know. I'm liking this new energy. I don't want to talk about exes and karmics and shit like that. You know, they don't matter. It's in the past. Past is over with. the past is over with. Hello, okay. So, anyways, thank you so much for tuning in to With Love, Kendra. It's been a blast. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button if you're on YouTube, if you're on TikTok. whenever I post this, however I post this, whatever is the deal. Thank you for being supportive. Oh my God, my phone is dying now.